You already know the beginning part. It's the same as for the cross cradle. You lie the Didymos sling over your shoulders so that there is a loop behind your back, and so that one of the ends is a bit longer than the other. Take the longer end, cross it in front of your chest, pull it through the loop behind your back, and tie it at your side with the shorter end. Alternatively, place your Didymos sling from your back around your waist, cross it in front of your chest, and pass the ends over your shoulders to your back where you cross them again. Now push both of the ends from underneath up through the bands of fabric. Now, however you started, the sling will be crossed over your chest. You can sit your child in the cross with its legs straddled by supporting it with one hand against your shoulder and pulling one leg out from the width of fabric. Then change shoulders and do the same with the other leg. Hold your child securely until you have stretched the fabric over its back. You know how to do this already. First take the band of cloth on the inside and then the one on the outside. And if necessary, also use the cloth to support the head. Make sure you pull both sides of the sling into position under your baby's bottom so that the material reaches to the back of its knees. Now your baby is in the correct position, with its legs bent like a frog and its back straight. If your baby is older, leave its arms free. The cross carry that you don't need to untie. If you use the cross carry, again, you don't need to untie the sling. We'll show you how. Tie your Didymos sling, then double twist it into a figure of 8. Slip into this figure of 8 as if you were putting on a coat. Now you cross the sling in front of your chest by first pulling one loop over your head and then the other. You already know what happens next. As you can see, older children like snuggling down in the Didymos sling like this too. The kangaroo carry. Spread the Didymos sling out flat, lie your child down in the middle of it and pull the lower edge down to the back of its knees. Lean forward and place the ends over your shoulders and hold your baby with both hands as you straighten up. Now, Pull the left hand end round to the front with your right hand and the right hand end with your left hand, always holding the baby close to your body with your free hand. Pull the edges on both sides tighter once more. In this way, your baby is already sitting nicely supported in the sling. Cross the ends underneath its bottom, take them underneath its legs round to your back and tie them together with the flat reef knot that we've already shown you. If the sling isn't long enough, you can also tie the ends under your baby's bottom. When you carry an older child, you can spread its weight more evenly if you cross your Didymos sling over your shoulders and pull it down slightly over your upper arms. The hip carry. Lay your Didymos sling over your shoulder as you did for the cradle. The ends should be more or less the same length. Tie it together at waist level with the flat reef knot and push the knot behind your back. Slide your baby down from your shoulder into the sling and sit it with its legs straddled on your hip. Pull the upper edge down so far over your child's back that it is well supported and cross the Didymos sling over your shoulder. You can carry children in this way from about 12 weeks until they reach the age when they don't want to be carried anymore, at about 3 years or even later. If you want to carry older children, wrap the sling around the child while it is sitting or standing. Pick it up, sit it on your hip, and pull the lower edge down to the back of its knees. The hip cross carry. Lay your Didymos sling over your shoulder, cross it on the opposite hip. Pass the ends around your waist to the other side and tie them together with the flat reef knot.